Ava Max burst onto the music scene with a rather ambitious mission statement, with the goal to bring pop back, in her own words. Although she's continued to be moderately successful in Europe with every release, her success in America hasn't been as consistent. In 2018, her breakout hit Sweet But Psycho was released and introduced the world to Ava Max, a blonde eccentric taking on 80s inspired pop, with her signature Max cut, making her instantly recognizable. A nice touch that a lot of pop stars don't develop until later on within their career, something that makes them distinguishable and sets them apart aesthetically. Although she had something to set her apart from other artists, she immediately began receiving comparisons to pop veteran Lady Gaga. Ava admitted to being inspired by Gaga, but denounced the comparison, saying Gaga is way too legendary to be compared to her. Despite the Gaga comparisons, Sweet But Psycho was a huge global hit for her, going number 1 in over 20 countries and going top 10 in the States. Though the song is catchy, it is noticeably more youth-focused and youth-friendly. Her next big follow-up single, So Am I, sonically coincided with Sweet But Psycho and was another kid-friendly chart topper in Europe, but missed the charts altogether in the USA. Her next few songs will be a collection of hodgepodge singles, some where she tries something a little new like Salt, others where she recycled the Sweet But Psycho formula. Meanwhile, her debut album was slated for a late 2019 release, but was delayed, possibly due to the underperformance of some of the singles, or trying to attain a steady and gradual success for every release. She scrapped a few of the singles that were intended for the album, and Sweet But Psycho is the only song set to be included on her debut album. She's appeared to have a bit of a messy rollout. You would think that since she's a new artist, and has such a huge worldwide hit under her belt, her label would be a bit more calculated with her releases. However, with her new lead single Kings and Queens from her debut album, her team appears to be having a more by-the-book rollout, releasing one song at a time along with visuals. Kings and Queens keeps up with her self-empowerment theme, but this time around takes a more mature approach than her previous work. It's an electro dance pop track with a pounding chorus. Once again, it became another track for her that attained more immediate success in Europe, but could potentially be a slow gainer in the States. I think one of the biggest mishaps for Ava so far is not having a body of work under her belt. She released so many singles, some around the same time, that didn't do much for her, so she should have utilized some of those singles for a body of work. It didn't even have to be an album, just an EP or short body of work to give us an idea of who she is as an artist. It seems like she wants self-empowerment dance pop and nostalgia tunes to be a big part of her brand, but it will be nice to see how that formulates into a body of work. It's already known that she can make a hit, but if you have such a huge mission statement like wanting to bring pop back and wanting to be one of the top players, you have to come out with an impressive body of work. I know she sings these Katy Perry-esque anthemic songs combined with dance pop influences from Britney, Gaga, and Madonna, but who exactly is she as an artist, besides her Max haircut? That is what I would like to see her explore more, and attach more of her personality to the messages she's portraying in her music. I do think Ava has an advantage with her popularity in Europe as well, especially since her success hasn't been as steady in America. If all else fails, she could easily prioritize being a bigger star on the other end of the world. She set the standard high for herself when she said she wanted to bring pop back, and 2020 has been a pretty great year for pop music. Although she's had catchy tunes, I haven't heard anything impressive or outstanding. I do think there's potential, but it all depends on how far she's willing to push herself. Her first body of work will most likely determine her career trajectory. She's still at this point a rising artist, but she has been present on the pop music scene for a while. Her breakout hit was released in 2018, but reached its summit in the States in 2019, and she still hasn't had a song to match it since its release. It all boils down to her debut album and her consistency as to whether she'll be on the rise on the pop music charts again.